What is up, guys? Cars Across Texas here today, and before we get into this video real quick, we're going to be dynoing the Z06. It's actually a couple days after all this happened. I really only thought I was going to see like 600 horsepower because the dyno we use is actually a hub dyno, and it's tuned to create more resistance and typically read a little bit lower. If y'all remember, I saw 552 horsepower to the wheels when it was bone stock on a free spinning dyno, which is only about 2,000 pounds of resistance. The hub dyno was set to 3,800 pounds of resistance, so I was expecting to only see like 600 horsepower off of that, but the number we did get to see blew me away. And if I take it back to that same free spinning dyno, I mean, I really don't even know what to expect then. That'd be crazy. But I'm very happy with the few simple mods that we did to the Z06 and the power results that we got it, because we really only did like headers, exhaust, E85 and an intake for things to add power. Everything else, like the heat exchanger and the methanol, is really to keep it just running efficiently. So I'm very pleased with how much this put down, but as you see in the end of the video, some big plans coming up with HPC and Greg Good on this car. It's about to be chopping, and it's about to be like 300 more horsepower, maybe. So I'm excited to see, and hopefully you guys are too. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Cars Across Texas here today, and today we are actually just bringing the Z06 back for a just once over to see if everything is functioning properly, making sure none of the header bolts popped off when it started to heat up and expand and stuff like that. Just checking fluids, and then if we're lucky, should be going on the dyno today. I'll probably put that in this video regardless if it's today or tomorrow or whenever. But I'm really curious to see what kind of power this car picks up with a proper dyno tune on the E85 and everything. So let's get on to it. We're waiting for Mr. Sinclair Photos to come out, and I'm gonna go on So we're waiting on Mr. Sinclair Photos to come out, and then we're gonna go on down to High Performance Connection for them to check over the car and everything for me. So without further ado, let's get to it. Well, hello there, Mr. Sinclair Photos.
You're rumbling my home.
Amazing. Alrighty, guys, we're here with the vet. We're here at High Performance Connection, and they're gonna look over the car, make sure everything is holding together properly and stuff like that. And like I said, maybe it'll go on the dyno today. So let's get to it. Alrighty, guys, it is actually a different day now, and we are actually gonna go get the car tuned now. On Monday it was just what's it called? Did a little once over, make sure everything's still in place. Because whenever like headers heat up and stuff, bolts expand and sometimes pop off or untorque themselves. So I'm going back to HPC now. Let's get this car dyno tuned. Should be running on E85 and Meth at the end of the day today. So let's get it. Alrighty, guys, so we're out here at HPC. The car's gonna get detailed real quick. I'm gonna throw it on the dyno. Got a Pro Charge Mustang backing out right there. So should be a pretty good day of just getting the car running right, you know? Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go down to the dyno. We're gonna get the Z06 all tuned up and everything like that, so it can be officially running on E85 and actually running on the methanol that I got installed. So now it's not just for looks, and it's actually gonna be making quite a bit more power, hopefully. And I mean, it's not gonna be far off before this car's getting heads and cam done. Maybe like a week or two it'll be getting dropped back off. So I'm excited. Hopefully y'all are too. Always got cool stuff sitting out front here, man. A very clean cyber gray supercharged C6. I'm not sure what kit's on there, but that thing looks good. Then over here we have a Lingenfelter C6 base, also looking mighty fine. Probably one of my favorite colors on the C6 right here. I think this is Le Mans blue, but still not as good as my crystal red, man. Alrighty, guys, we got the Z06 up on the hub dyno here. So this is actually gonna read a little lower than the dyno that I did the other day when it was stock, but we got the intake there, fuel E85 system there, met tank in the back, and then all that good stuff on. So let's see what she makes. Headset on, it's gonna be deafening because yeah, it's just gonna, it's better be safe than sorry. So hopefully this doesn't blow out my camera mic. raising the rev limiter a little bit up. See what she makes now. It's so loud even with the headphones on. That is without E85 or meth on a lower reading time. Impressive. Here we go, another one. First pull with meth at 590 to 570 number. So the key here, instead of being free spinning, they're adding resistance to be like the car with me in it. It's about 3,800 pounds of resistance. So it's gonna be a little bit more low reading than a free spinning dyno. Gives you more spot on tune, you know? So here we are.
It's 93 by itself and 93 with methanol.
Okay.
So this teal line is 93 by itself, and the red line is 93 with methanol. So that tells you what the snow performance kit is doing.
Oh yeah, okay. Sweet.
I love you.
So the meth is helping seal the gap between the rotors and the supercharger. Give me almost an extra full pound of boost. So because I'm just a little bit stupid, I filled up before I came here the other day, so got to drain out the 93 before we get it on the 85, just because I'm just a little bit dumb. So there we go. We got some Go Fast juice going in now. Go Fast juice going in the vet. See what she makes now on the E and the meth. I'm excited. Beautiful smell of E85. way more than I expected. Sheesh. So keep in mind, guys, we just did a little baby cool down, but nothing crazy. This will probably see like 660, 665, maybe even 670 on a better cool down on a better day, because it's stupid humid here. And still pretty warm with all the fans going, but that's crazy, man. I did not expect that. It's crazy. So there's the jumps there. There's 93, 585. There's a 616 with 93 and meth. And about E85 and meth. 652. That's nuts. That's crazy. Alrighty, there's the graphs for it. That is way more than I really expected. So guys, very soon, my heads will be in here for a good old port job, or some Greg Good ported heads, and a custom grind cam. So we got big plans coming up for the Z06. Get ready for it, guys. Alrighty guys, if you're not already following HPC on Instagram or anything like that, make sure to do so. I will drop all their social media down below in the description, so make sure to check them out. If you want anything work done, anything like general maintenance, performance, whatever you need, come to them, ask for Ellie, tell them I sent you, and I'm telling you, they don't play around here, man. It's all just grade A work and stuff. So, very excited to see what the C7 Z06 is going to be looking like, and I hope y'all are too, man. Alrighty guys, the car is officially back and done, street driven and everything, made sure it is totally drivable. Seen the dyno, 652 horsepower to the rear tires on a pretty hot pole in a pretty warm shop. So, I mean, on a cooler day with a little bit more of a cool down on the car, I would kind of expect to see like 665 to the wheels. So I think that is a very solid number for these super simple mods I did. It's just, long tube headers, stainless works long tube headers, the MagnaFlow competition catback, CNR racing heat exchanger, E85, and a snow performance methanol system. And pretty solid power. But like I said, we were back there checking out Greg Good porting the heads and everything like that. I'm gonna be back very soon for ported heads, ported blower, and a nice healthy cam. So let's hop into the Z06 real quick and let's get our reactions, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see the difference. Yes, sir. Jesus. That is a huge difference, man. That is crazy. That was its traction control, and that was a little sketchy. Man, that is a big difference. So the craziest thing about this right now is, if I didn't have this meth controller slash boost gauge here, and you just hopped in this car, you'd never guess that it was over 100 more horsepower to the wheels now. It's like such a drivable car still. I mean, I guess the mods are pretty simple that I did, but still, like, plus 100 horsepower, like just cruising, still like just a perfectly drivable car. But we got a tunnel coming up though, boys. We got a tunnel coming up. Alrighty, boys. Am I cool yet? It's my first time ever filling up with the corn, man. Wow, I've never filled up with my left hand. Am I cool yet? Elote fed, boys? Leave a like for me if you just love the sweet smell of E85, because I'm here for it. And now I'm a cool boy on the elote. So, I fill up on the corn is about half as expensive as on the 93, but I'll probably burn it twice as fast.